When you die, you feel as though there was some subtle change, but everything looks approximately the same. You get up and brush your teeth, you kiss your spouse and the kids and leave for the office. There's less traffic than normal. The rest of your building seems less full as though it were a holiday. But everyone in your office is here, and they treat you kindly. You feel strangely popular. Everyone you run into is someone you know. At some point, it dawns on you that this is the afterlife. The world is only made up of someone you've met before. It's a small fraction of the world's population, about 0.00002%, but it seems like plenty to you. It turns out that only the people you remember are here. So the woman with whom you shared an elevator with may or may not be included. Your second grade teacher is here, as is most of the class. Your parents, your cousins, your grandmothers, your spectrum of friends through the years. Your boss, the waitress who served your food each day at lunch. All your old lovers. Those you dated, those you almost dated, those you longed for. It's a blissful opportunity to spend quality time with your 1,000 connections, to renew fading ties or catch up with those you let slip away. It's only after several weeks of this that you begin to feel forlorn. You wonder what's different as you saunter through the vast quiet parks with a friend or two. No strangers grace the empty park benches. No family unknown to you throws breadcrumbs for the ducks and makes you smile because of their laughter. As you step into the street, you know there are no crowds, no buildings teeming with workers, no distant cities bustling, no trains howling into the night with sardine passengers on their way home. Very few foreigners. You begin to consider all those things unfamiliar to you. You've never known how to vulcanize rubber to make a tire, and how those factories stand empty. You've never known how to frame art pieces, or launch rockets out of the atmosphere, or grow tropical fruit. And now those industries are shut down. The missing crowds make you lonely. You begin to complain about all the people you could be meeting, but no one listens or sympathizes with you. Because this is precisely what you chose when you were alive. Hi, how you doing today? My name is ChewyD23. Although I probably look a little less chewy today. I'm sorry. So that was a short story called Circle of Friends from the book Some 40 Tales of the Afterlife. This is one of my favorite books of all time. It's 40 short stories about death and what happens when we pass on from this world, and a lot of them are just... Like, look at this story where we're condemned because of the small group of people we're ever going to meet. Although I think the penultimate paragraph is interesting given the modus operandi of this channel. What's more important, being multidisciplinary for your own sake or being multidisciplinary through your friends? Because I think that a lot of people, when given the opportunity to be the latter, they'll rather be the former. Because the latter involves people and messy relationships. The story is also interesting to look at through the lens of what's happening right now with Corona. This idea of walking through a park and not seeing people is not that hard to imagine anymore. I think that's now. There's also this other line, the ability to catch up with those you let slip away, which I'll be the first to admit I haven't been doing throughout this coronavirus pandemic, although it hasn't really been much of a change in my life. Actually, that's not true. I have been meeting up with people I haven't talked to in a long time. It's people who I only really play with on Discord and not actually talk with them, and now I do talk with them. So I guess technically I am the one, but I pose the question, how many of you guys have used this opportunity to actually connect with people? How many of us are choosing to become omnidisciplinary instead? I don't know, there's just a few thoughts I had while we were reading it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a conversation going. Until next time, peace. Have a good one.